Nanu? Imayolo edu. Angari. Amer o meito solangi solpolo si oniga ogona.
Most of the people in the quarry used to keep livestock. It's not a good job of it. When it rains and there's enough grass, cattle makes more money than this one, but it's not raining.
Cheo yake ni ngumu, ana rough skin. Yangu hainipi mazao yoyote wakati wa kiangazi. Niko na watoto 3. Ng'ombe wangu akifa, umaskini utazidi.
Hitting everybody. Because even the previous years, I had not seen cases of malnutrition.
Is that women focus on many of the immediate needs, the basic needs that the family would like to have. One of the key issues is food for the family, because a man who talks, there is the power. So that's the way they feel, that when you bring an intervention that generates immediate cash, the men will actually come on board very fast.
Bwemala okuva mu nnimiro n'enkomawo n'emmere n'enkima n'amazzi n'enfumba bwemala okufumba n'enzijula ssaawa 9 nga nakoze taamuteibo yange olumu mba ngenda kuwa nte mazzi ssaawa 7 mba nsibayo embuzi enkoko zange n'enziwaako amazzi olw'eggulu ate n'enzirayo ku nkumbi ssaawa 10 n'enkomawo bwenkomawo era nkima amazzi awo abaana mbeera omwami kuba
the female spend on family needs up to 90%, while those same earnings in the hands of the men tend to be spent only 50%. The rest, a big chunk, was spent in something that they call entertainment.
Globalization and the chasing of the illusion of growth, we've managed to push every 4th Indian to hunger. There's no drink Coke, they drink the blood of my people to remove poverty, where it hurts nature, ecosystems.
And it's quite sad, but we see the probability of having a green climate fund established on paper, but doesn't actually do us any good. Green climate fund, they want to see it operationalized by next year, but the way things are going, we might end up with a fund without any money in it.
I have never seen the kind of devastation we had. This led to the death of 20,000 people, and in certain areas the destruction hasn't stopped. The mountains are still slipping.
In the south, we are drowning, we are getting hungry, our people are, just trying to make do with very little each day.
And local communities, they hug the trees. You'll have to kill us before you cut the tree.
They have to think about how this population who are direct affected by climate change can have direct access to the fund for the action, not for the workshop or study in putting just a woman like victim every time. They can put them like in the positive way too. Women can help a lot.
They've spoken about gender, but in fact I think the Climate Change Convention and the Kyoto Protocol have almost no language on gender, so to speak.
When the report says that the women are victims, it's taking away a lot of the empowerment context. But women have been at the forefront of adapting to the impacts of climate change, so we're not just passive victims. We are actually adapting and developing community resilience.
If we take the case in Africa or in my community, it's the women who are going to take water, to have food, to cook. So it's the women who are 100% in contact with the environment, with all the resources, all the natural resources. So women know how it's changing.
So climate change and gender inequality, overall climate change, slow progress toward gender equality, but also gender inequalities can worsen the impacts of climate change. Those are the decision makers in the climate change arena. all white men, I'm going to be nice, over 40. And despite we have not had the opportunity to participate in decision-making processes in relation to climate change.
Decision-making is a combined effort. It's not a one-man show where the man dominates and where the females are actually.
Fall and
Better treatment than
walk this floor, you know. It's a cold and it's a broken hallelujah.
Horrific. I've never seen anything in my life like this. No water, no ice, no sea rashes, nothing for the last 4 days. Facility there, so they don't need to be bringing any guns or any. Saw 2 gentlemen die in front of me because of dehydration. I saw a baby near death. I just tell you.
It's coming in. It's coming again.
It's coming again.
Det kommer igen här. Shit.
Children as young as 1 come to this shuttered school so they can be fed. They have been accustomed to having just 1 plate of uji every day at 1 o'clock. As we walked around, we came across this child suffering from kwashiorkor. Her helpless mother says she is just waiting for her child to die because that way the child will stop suffering.